Welcome everyone to the Bernabeu, which for the first time all season long is not sold out tonight for a game that comes just 4 days after that heartbreaking and backbreaking Clásico defeat. With title hopes all but extinguished, Real Madrid find themselves surrounded by turmoil.
Can create trouble to the youngsters, to Marco Asensio and Jacobo Ramón, the pair of center-backs today for Carlo Ancelotti. They're going to be very direct, very strong, and they will sure put Real Madrid defense in trouble.
In charge of the Merengues. So away we go. The phrase used by the Spanish newspaper this morning was "acabar como el Rosario de la..." Take that shot, he's claiming he was. Certainly seemed to be a clip, but did it affect him getting the shot away? The save was from Leo Roman. Start tonight.
What a pass by Arda Güler. Hendrik does it well, so he shields the ball with his body when Rayo is trying to catch him. And yet
the fourth lowest scorers. In from Valjean, the centre-back. An unlikely scorer, certainly by that method, but he finished like a centre-forward, and now the boos and the whistles will rain down at the Bernabeu.
Can get any worse for Real Madrid. A lot of players around the ball, but all of them ball watching, and just with a simple move in behind the defense, just attacking that gap in between Fran Garcia and Dani Ceballos. That was too easy for that pass by Mateu Morey. Dani Ceballos gets a touch on the ball, but it sets him up perfectly for Martin Balin. And what about the finishing?
3 back here for the visitors. Mbappe with help arriving in the shape of Bellingham, and a good save. Roman finger-tipping it away, not clear whether that would have arced inside the near post there, Leo Roman. Long unchallenged run. Well, the pass in the end wasn't the best, was it, for Antonio Sanchez, and it rather spoiled. Well, it was a very AM start time. Only place to see it right here on ESPN+. Bellingham to Goulet, doing well to fashion an opening. There's 27, which is exactly what Di Stefano had in his first ever season. There's 3 games to try and beat him. Is another curler and another save.
Need width.
Yeah. And the shot from distance. Valverde this time. The start equal to the task.
If you're not wide while attacking and you try to pass the German playmaker.
No, he didn't. Fran Garcia. Real Madrid's attacking ambitions already into double figures for corner kicks. In comes the 11th, and it's stabbed over the top. And the youth team, the Cantera, Bellingham makes his way into the penalty area, slid it across. So invitingly, nobody there to take advantage. Mbappe with precision, back out to Fran Garcia. And Modric, oh, he had a little juggle. Mbappe has the beating of his man, not once but twice, and then goes back for more.
Yeah, the first time that he catches a ball and doesn't concede a second action, and this is Kylian Mbappe. He cannot do it everything by himself. He needs some support, and what a magnificent tackle.
Well, I think Mbappe time for Dade to get on the ball here for the visitors, and his shot is not going to test. Which sounds a lot, doesn't it? But it's some way short of a Bernabeu sellout. There's only one more. So much has gone wrong for Real Madrid this year, but Kylian Mbappe has had the best ever first season in a Real Madrid shirt in their history.
Stefano and occupying that. This is the Mbappe area, right there in the channel in between the right wing back and the right center back, and then his classic maneuver.
To the rescue, maybe needed again. Mauritius fluffed his lines. And what a let-off for Real Madrid, having just got back on level terms. They almost spoilt it immediately.
Thibaut Courtois in a one-on-one situation. Mateu Morey, that also had a great chance at the Olympic Luis Companys against Barcelona.
Gonna work his way into the area too for company. Little dinked cross. Bellingham is the man providing the target now in the middle. It's behind him from Fran Garcia. Oh, and a follow-up shot, which whistled just wide from Goulet. Did Roman get a touch? I believe he did. The previous effort, much better one from Goulet.
You can tell that anxiety has started to kick in Real Madrid players. They know that time.
Well, he restricted to Barcelona to just one goal in the 90 minutes, and he's repeated the trick here so far. I suspect he's going to have more work to do as that fires in from distance, and Roman. Well, it was a save. Wasn't the most. Morizzi, retrieved by the other substitute, Maffeo, but he guilty of committing the foul on Fran Garcia, and it'll be a yellow card for Maffeo.
That shoulder bump of Kylian Mbappe was cheered almost like a goal for Real Madrid.
Modric, tough one for de Goulet to control. And Valverde unleashing, and it was spilled by Roman, who was able to get a look at it at the last moment. I think we might have to consult with the La Liga record books for this corner kick count. Curling it in, oh, and the header was flicked on beautifully by Bellingham. It was frustrated it didn't end up with the right results. Worked by Vallejo, wide to Goulet. Everyone swarming here. Is this the moment for Real Madrid? Well, Bellingham tried to beat Roman at the near post. Thought he might be cheating, expecting the cross, but Roman.
But yeah, you need to put that on target. I just hope that he doesn't.
Ceballos. It's on for Valverde, who calls it! And Roman has been the equal of nearly everything tonight. Courtois arrives right on cue. The best call. They have done it right at the death, Real Madrid. Actually, it's Vallejo. Alex, the most unlikely of...
That's exactly what Real Madrid did today. Fran Garcia with a Hail Mary. We need to review this. It's Vallejo with the flick, so it's a legal goal because Vallejo was coming back. This little window of opportunity to Jacobo. He is not a striker, he's a center back, but this could have been signed by Ruud van Nistelrooy himself. A goal to beat the resistance of Real Mallorca, to beat Leo Roman, to give Carlo Ancelotti yet another victory, and to deny Barcelona's title at least until tomorrow.
Well, it looked like it was signed, sealed and delivered for the Catalans, but in the most dramatic of fashion, in the most unlikely of manners, Jacobo Ramon and Carlo Ancelotti have found a way. Real Madrid utterly dominant in this game. Looked like they were going to be denied, but right at the death, a 2-1 victory keeps Alex, for now, the title race at least alive, albeit on life support.